I'm doing a reaction video, so let's get to it.
Kirby, everyone's favorite ability-stealing pink sucky guy. Over the years, Kirby's copy ability's gotten a lot of use, with some power-ups being wicked strong and super fun to use, while others are just straight-up trolls. Today, we're gonna look at every single ability Kirby's obtained and rank them from worthless to elite. Starting off with normal Kirby, I guess, he's pretty okay. In a pinch, you can use him to spit stars back at enemies, and it works, but is not ideal. It's probably not fair to rank this against his other actual abilities, but compared to those, plain old Kirby is obsolete. Beam Kirby is a classic, and has always been one of my favorites. It's got great reach, being able to charge up and shoot a giant projectile is awesome, and it's always a super consistent and reliable choice to fall back on. It's been a staple in the series since the beginning, and is at the very least super effective. And I know a couple of these have super abilities, but for this list, we're sticking to the core power-up and not the OP one-off scenarios. Spark is a pretty limited ability. Kirby sits still and radiates a deadly electrical force field that slaughters anything that gets too close, which is cool, and some later iterations make this electricity more vertical, which helps too. Being a more stationary attack though, I'll say it's a decent option. And since they're so similar, let's knock out Plasma too, because they're often confused with one another. Plasma's more versatile, but a lot more gimmicky. Its base attack is a super weak little shock, but if you spam the control pad and move around a lot, you charge up electricity and can send a really powerful shockwave ahead. It's not bad, but since the recharge requires some time and space, it's not nearly as efficient as other abilities, so I'd say it's a bit less ideal than Spark and pretty situational. Fire Kirby's another icon. He's a walking flamethrower that can turn into a flaring fireball to burn straight through enemies. For main levels, this is S tier plus, but in boss fights, the range is a little lacking and the charge goes straight through a lot of foes and isn't as useful as some other abilities. Still super effective overall. And speaking of fire, burning is basically a less ideal version of it. Instead of spitting flames out of his face and morphing into a fireball, he does just the latter, which is still good, but a lot less practical. And since there's an ability that does the same thing and then some, it's going obsolete. Cutter's an ability I've never been all that high on. I think it's fine, but I would never choose this over an actual good one. It's better than a blank Kirby though, so decent option. Crash is a one-time use screen sweeping attack, and it's crazy powerful and impressive, but in application, it's not as useful as something Kirby can keep. It's situational at best. Sword is the Kirby ability. It's super basic and standard, but it's the most famous one in the series for good reason. Kirby's a fucking menace when wielding this thing. He outduels Meta Knight on every single occasion and slays universe-threatening demons because he's hangry. It's a great choice in just about every context, and is borderline elite, but for now we'll say super effective. Ice is another go-to of mine. I always love that Kirby skated around instead of running. It makes gameplay flow a lot nicer, and it's highly effective in just about every enemy scenario. It freezes smaller dudes into ice cubes you can kick into other enemies, and his frosty breath can drain boss health bars pretty quickly. I'd say it's the best one so far, and definitely deserves the first elite tier. And like Burning to Fire, Freeze is a more defensive version of Ice, allowing Kirby to stand still and freeze anything that comes too close. Honestly, it's not all that useful. I'd take Burning over this by a pretty substantial margin, but they're both obsolete. Needle is a lot like Freeze. It stops you in your tracks to be invulnerable to physical attacks. It's okay, but recent games have really buffed the ability, allowing Kirby to turn into a roly spike ball and spear anything that gets in his way. In the old games, it's situational, but in the new ones, it's super effective, so let's average it out to a decent option. Parasol Kirby is pretty freaking garbage. It's an unimpressive attack, and the unique part about it is that it makes him fall slower, which doesn't help that much, unless there's a part of the level that's specifically designed for its use. I want to go worthless here, but it is very situational, and I gotta be fair. Tornado is a pretty creative ability that's really fun to use. Kirby spins at breakneck speeds to form a twister and flies around the screen to cause a world of hurt to all the unlucky badniks nearby. It can be more challenging to control, but it deals a lot of damage in little time, and is without question an elite copy ability. Veal locks Kirby into a fast-moving and destructive state that's a great choice for whipping through stages and decimating anything that stands in your way, but for boss fights or any situations where you need some air, it's the furthest thing from ideal. In a few select scenarios, it's amazing. Outside of that, poo. So Stone is a pretty easy worthless. I mean, right? It turns Kirby into a solid rock that can't move, and only deals damage if he lands directly on an enemy or is sliding down and hits something. It does have some practical uses, but they're few and far between, and I've never chosen this over anything else. Mike does basically the same thing as Crash, but you get to use it 3 times instead of 1, with each one getting progressively stronger. The funniest thing about this one is that it's just a regular old microphone, and Kirby's singing is so bad that it literally kills everything in sight. I don't like temporary abilities as much as the more permanent permanent ones, but this one's a lot more usable than Crash, and I'm willing to say it's a decent option. Laser's a more obscure Kirby ability that hasn't been seen since Squeak Squad. He fires a horizontal laser that can ricochet off walls, and that's basically it. It's a crappier version of Cutter that's only used to solve simple puzzles, situational, and that's being generous. Sleep, the most notorious, worthless Kirby ability in the history of the series. Get this one by accident, you just lie there and spam every button until he wakes up. This one's literally just there to troll you. High Jump lets Kirby fling himself into the sky and wipe out anything above him, and when it's implemented, it feels really overpowered and good. But outside of those few explicit cases, there's not much practicality to it. It's definitely more situational. Backdrop's up next, but it's a less good version of the Suplex, so we'll put it in Obsolete and talk about that instead. Suplex has Kirby charge into an enemy, grab him, and either yeet him forward or slam him into the pavement. It feels really strong and satisfying, but there's way faster ways to get that same point across, and this is just flashy for the sake of it. I would go situational, but there's another ability that slightly outdoes this, so again, Obsolete. Throw starts off the same way as Suplex, run up and grab, but this time it allows you to toss the enemy whichever way you want, which can be used to kill more enemies or destroy blocks. Now we got a situational one. Hammer Kirby is absolutely top tier. It's got a wide array of attack options, one that charges and deals a ton of damage, an aerial that covers you all around, and a quick sweep attack when moving forward. It doesn't have any real downsides and is optimal for every enemy encounter. Elite. Light is the polar opposite of Hammer. It only appears in Kirby's Adventure and its remake, and is a one-time use that illuminates a dark room. Yeah, worthless. UFO Kirby is very rarely seen, and that's because it's absolutely broken. It allows Kirby to stay in the air indefinitely and fire all kinds of lethal projectiles, and it honestly makes the game way too easy, which is why in most of its appearances, you lose the ability at the end of the stage you obtain it in. With that being the only downside, it's clear we've got another pretty easy Elite. Ball only appears in Kirby's Adventure, and like the name suggests, it turns Kirby into a bouncy ball, which packs a surprisingly powerful punch, but is also impossible to get the hang of. This thing controls like ass, but if you can manage it, it has a lot of upside, so I'll say it's decent. Bomb Kirby's a pretty consistently quality one. He gets unlimited bombs to use however he wants, and it's useful in plenty of situations. Now, I don't love that he doesn't have any melee attack options in this state, but it's basically a glorified Cutter ability with explosions. I like decent option tier for this one. Fighter gives Kirby a slew of martial arts inspired abilities that make kicking ass and taking names easier than ever. He's got a mean uppercut, a quick leg sweep, and some nasty haymakers, sure to make even the most seasoned of fighters quiver in fear. It's gotta go Elite. Mirror has an insane amount of reach and is ideal for just about every situation. He glides around like he does in Ice form, can rapid fire mirrors at enemies, and send reflections of himself across the screen to maximize slaughter. I think we've got back-to-back Elites. Cook is functionally the same as Crash. It kills all the enemies on screen, but now does it in a way more over-the-top way, and even gives Kirby food to heal up afterwards, which makes it slightly better, but it's still a one-time use situational power-up. And with this one, Crash is getting moved down to Obsolete. Ninja seems like a really cool one, but it's more style over substance. He's got throwing knives as a projectile, some simple slashes and ninja kicks, a mini suplex, and he can stick to walls. That sounds like a great variety of abilities, and it is, but most of them aren't all that helpful, and the ones that are done better with abilities like Fighter or Sword. It's still a decent option though, no doubt. Yo-Yo's a pretty silly concept, but it's actually one of the better abilities in the series. He's got a ton of range with that thing, can walk the dog and clear a path for himself, grab enemies to whip around like ragdoll, and he's got a more physical spin move and upward strike that are pretty friggin' effective. It's kinda an Elite ability, not gonna lie. Wing Kirby makes air maneuverability more manageable than ever before, and if there's any enemies in the sky, they're certified cooked. His longer range Feather Strike attack doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's a nice option, and he's got a great variety of physical diving attacks that pack a pretty punch. I've got a soft spot for this one, but objectively, I still think it's super effective. Copy is an ability that lets Kirby do what he already does to a slightly better degree. There's more things he can scan, but you're better off just inhaling and getting a good power-up. This is worthless. Jet's a pretty mid ability overall. You can charge up and shoot yourself forward to wipe out a line of enemies, and that's it for offense. I think it's supposed to make navigating the skies a bit easier, but something like the wing makes it entirely obsolete in that aspect, so... Paint, another Crash ripoff, obsolete before it even got here. Cleaning is a more obscure Kirby ability, appearing in Kirby's Dream Land 3, and then not again until Star Allies, and in both games, Kirby sweeps with a broom and occasionally pulls in some of his pals to help deal some damage. Not ideal, but situationally solid. Cupid allows Kirby to hover, which he basically does already, and gives him arrows, which do work pretty well, but it was made entirely obsolete by the Archer ability, so real quick, set that there. Okay, Archer. He's got a bow and arrow again, but this time he can very precisely aim it, charge it up to go as far as he wants, and hide behind certain set pieces to allow him to snipe in solitude. He's lacking more traditional physical attacks, which holds it back a little, but he can rip off arrows lightning fast, so it's still ideal for just about every scenario. Super effective. Missile Kirby's a really fun idea, and playing around with it's awesome, but it's hard to control right, only deals damage with a head-on hit, and leaves him susceptible for a second or two after the explosion. Not so great trade-offs, I'll say situational. Smash Bros gives Kirby his Smash Bros moveset, and it translates over really well, and feels crazy familiar, as someone who's played a good bit of Smash, so I really dig this one. I think it deserves a lead, and if you want to see a separate video where I rank all the Smash Bros transformations, let me know below. Magic Kirby is a gambling addict's dream come true. It gives you a roulette wheel that randomly picks a power-up for you, or can just commit mass genocide across the screen. In Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, it's only this one-time use random drawing, but in Squeak Squad, he pulls random shit out of his hat to attack with, and retains the option to test his luck. It's a really rare find, and is basically just a window to other, more practical abilities, so let's go situational. Mini Kirby's the same as normal Kirby, but smaller, and more fragile.
Something I gotta use something. Okay, here you go.
So worthless. Balloon Kirby only appears in Canvas Curse, and it makes him inflate to a massive size and float upward, which he only needs because he doesn't have his usual float jump, and since he retains that in basically every other game, it's a pretty worthless ability.
Yep.
Animal only appears in Kirby's Squeak Squad, and it gives him big claws to dig into soft ground and slash the hell out of enemies. It was basically replaced by Drill though, because that lets Kirby dig almost anywhere, and neither of them are all that combat oriented. They're gimmicky and allow for more exploration, so Drill is situational, and Animal was made obsolete. Metal Kirby looks great on paper, but in-game he kinda sucks. He's practically invincible and deals damage by just existing, but he's also mega slow, heavy, and not ideal for really any situation. It's going worthless. Bubble's another exclusive to Squeak Squad, and in itself is not that great. He shoots bubbles, but it does turn enemies into their abilities and allow Kirby to pick it up to use later. So, another ability that makes using other abilities easier. The game wants you to make it obsolete, so... Ghost Kirby lets him possess enemies and temporarily control them, which would be cool in like a Mario game, but this dude can already use any abilities he wants, so this is pointless as f***, worthless.
No, it isn't.
Kirby...
You could get enemies that don't really have abilities, and some enemies actually do other stuff, so technically it's not useless. But as said in a video I've watched before, it's meant to be for fun.
He has some pretty nice attack options and range. He's got a mini leaf tornado, small little leaf projectiles, and some direct close-range moves. He's also got a special shield that lets him hide in a leaf pile and makes him invincible to 99% of enemies, which is super handy too. It's definitely a good ability, borderline a high tier. Whip Kirby is a savage. His little cowboy getup is fire, and while he's not the strongest, he's quick with that thing, he's got reach and a sick grab, and is at least a decent option. Water Kirby can surf on land. Fucking badass. The way he takes out enemies allows him to cross fiery terrain, and it's just really fun to use. His attack options are a bit limited, but still really solid, and when gameplay's this smooth with an ability, I'm tempted to go really high, so I'm sticking it in super effective. And no, I'm not factoring in Water Kirby in the Forgotten Land, just no. Spear Kirby is kinda a hybrid between Sword and Cutter. Close range combat is rapid fire and effective like Sword, and tossing spears is just as reliable long range as the Cutter. And plus, he can spin it super fast to hover for a second, which is extra style points. I think it's at least on par with Sword, but not quite elite. Bell Kirby relies on sound waves to do most of the work for him, and those attacks have some solid reach, but when things get up close and personal and he has to use the bells themselves as weapons, it's pretty slow and lacking. Overall, it's a decent option, but definitely on the lower end. Beetle turns Kirby into a bully. He can grab with the giant horn and basically suplex enemies again, and he's got beetle wings that make even his airtime damaging. I know it's lacking a projectile, but when the physical aspect is this good, like it is for Hammer and Fighter, it's gotta go up in Elite. Circus Kirby is a weird idea that was executed well, but that doesn't make it a great ability. All of his circus-inspired moves are visually pretty distinct and creative, but beyond that, it's generally pretty slow and not ideal for fighting enemies. Situational at best. ESP turns Kirby
Okay.
into a Ness ripoff. He's got all these new psychic abilities that are interesting to see and play around with, but don't translate over to a Kirby game as well as you'd hope. Ness mains will go crazy, but most other people would probably only use this very situationally.
Yeah.
Dr. Kirby has some fun ideas. He shoots pills and slaps people around with a clipboard, you know, typical doctor stuff. But he can also brew different potions that have varying effects on surrounding enemies. I think it's unique and very functional. It's a decent option for sure. Poison Kirby is a lot like Water Kirby, but it doesn't exactly make it obsolete, since Poison deals less damage up front and instead slowly eats away at enemies. For boss fights, Poison might be a little better because you can chip away at bigger health bars a bit easier, but the slower attack speed and less versatile moveset does drop it a tier, still a pretty alright option. Festival's another ripoff of Crash and Cooking, so it's going obsolete tier. Artist Kirby's a super innovative ability. The base attack of just a paintbrush swing is kinda lame, but his art skills allow him to paint things that come to life and fight for you, and sculpt things he can use to violate enemies.
Yes.
It takes a lot of time to craft the more useful things, so that hurts it a good bit, but I admire the idea a lot, and I'll give it situational. Spider Kirby is a pretty strange concept. Being able to catch enemies in webs and kick them away is kind of fun, and if you can master this ability, the flow is immaculate. Its great maneuverability and range of attacks are incredible strengths, but since the trapping mechanic doesn't work for bosses, you lose the main impactful thing about this ability. It has high upside, but limitations, leaving it as a decent option. Staff is a lot like Spear in the sense that you have a long pokey thing, but you can't throw this one. Instead, it's like twice the length and lets you pole vault over enemies, which makes it feel distinct. It has a ton of speed and range, but no projectiles, which make it kind of a glorified sword with some fun gimmicks, and I think do enough to pull it into super effective. Wrestler Kirby takes the suplex ability and adds other physical attacks to it, which makes it way more usable in those situations, and it still packs a hell of a punch. It's very close range, which is the only downside, but anything lower than super effective would be a crime. Ranger Kirby has a gun. Okay, who gave him a gun? You can fire it fast to land a bunch of hits quickly, or charge it for a more powerful blast. And it's kind of simple, but damn is it effective. Some might even say super effective. I know I would. Jelly's an ability specific to Kirby's Dream Buffet, and maybe it's not fair to compare it to these regular abilities, but I'm still going to. It makes him invincible and allows him to pass through obstacles he normally wouldn't be able to, which is great, but it comes at the cost of being able to deal damage. Not so great. Let's average it out to a decent option. Sand is yet another really creative new ability. He can form a giant fist, build a sandcastle, do a mini high jump, form a freaking tornado. It's a very expansive moveset that feels great. It's kind of similar to Leaf, but it doesn't have a longer range projectile option, which is more than made up for in the sheer variety of moves at his disposal. I really like this one. It's not quite elite and has its limitations, but just below that feels right. Mecha Kirby combines aspects from a bunch of other abilities like the old laser, bombs, and jetpack, and forms one wildly overpowered new one. He feels like a tank and can take down just about anything with ease, making it one final elite to end things on. And there you have it.
Oh, wow. Time to watch another one.
Your whole family playing together. Imagine that. Hey, talking to you, Claire.
This video is sponsored by War Thunder.
I just built this real-life Pikachu. And he might look all sweet and innocent,
Look at this little guy.
but this Pikachu is actually terrifying. Because I built this to be the ultimate home security system, and today I want to find out if it actually works. However, right now he has a huge problem. And to understand why, we need to go back 2 weeks. After moving into a new apartment and hearing some creepy noises at night, I got worried somebody would break in and try to steal my most precious valuable, Lil Crisp. I decided security cameras weren't enough, so after spending weeks of my life using my infinite engineering skills, I built a drivable butt. Then using these modules, which can turn a measly 6 volts into around 50,000 volts, I was able to give Pikachu's hands electricity. And after giving it color-changing eyes, as well as the ability to speak,
That subscribe button, please.
I had created the ultimate way to defend my home. Let's see if it works. This is Joe, and he's gonna try and steal Lil Crisp without getting shocked by Pikachu. And if he manages to steal him, well, I'm gonna be extremely depressed because he's my only friend. Let's do it!
He's gonna get shocked and he's on the preview.
I didn't even plan the reaction. It's
just so loud. I had to get out of there as fast as possible.
So there's two obvious things to take away from this test. One, my brother looks ridiculous when he runs. And two, there are some problems with Pikachu. One of the problems is he's fully remote controlled, so I have to physically be there to control him. And realistically, someone would break in at night while I'm snoozing, not in the middle of the day. And if I'm sleeping, I won't be able to use the remote and control Pikachu. So, he'll just be chilling there, watching it all happen. The other problem is while the tasers are great intimidation, it's hard to get Pikachu close enough to actually shock someone. But that got me thinking about Pikachu's character and how in the shows and games, he can shoot lightning out of his cheeks, which is actually kind of weird. But I was thinking we could take real tasers and make him shoot them out of his cheeks. 3 seconds of research later, and I'm definitely not doing this. But I thought of a better idea.
A long time ago, I saw a video where a dude took a Nerf gun and he turned it into a taser.
What?
And I'm thinking I'll steal that idea.
So this ended up being the worst idea ever. The way it's supposed to work is these disposable cameras have a flash on, and on the inside you can see this circuit which charges up this, which is a capacitor. And if you touch these terminals, it short circuits and makes a big shock. So you take that capacitor, shove it in a Nerf dart, and shaboink, taser Nerf gun. And the plan was to stick those taser Nerf guns in the head of the Pikachu, so it could actually shoot tasers. But mine was terrible. It only shot 3 feet, which is disgusting. So I tried everything. I upgraded the Nerf gun, upgraded the spring in the gun. I only got it to be slightly less sucky. So I went full genius mode and decided to build my own Nerf gun, but better.
First, let's get a control with this. Pretty slow. Okay, here we go. Dude, that was so good.
All right. It wasn't that good. It did about 1 billion flips in the air, and it can't really shock anyone unless it's going to hit them straight on. So I proceeded to spend multiple weeks experimenting, breaking, and redesigning the launcher until I got it working pretty well, and I decided to add a servo motor to it so it could automatically pull the trigger once I install it into the Pikachu. And after that, I made this plastic dart with the capacitor inside, and these plates on the side of it for charging and discharging. I also made this end piece to the launcher which charges the dart while it's in the chamber. And after some more upgrades to the launcher and the darts, I redesigned it one last time and ended up with this space gun looking thing. And you'll see why it's shaped like that in a second. And with this design, I finally got it working super well.
And now we can install both of these into Pikachu. Hey, where is that guy? Oh, there you are, dude. What are you doing? Are you playing War Thunder, bro? Well, fine, dude. I'll give it back. Chill. I mean, to be fair, War Thunder offers the most complete vehicle combat experience ever made.
And it's free on PC, console, and mobile devices.
And even on mobile, you get easy controls, awesome graphics, and huge multi. I think the coolest features the realistic damage, because like this project, every vehicle has individual parts that can each be damaged or destroyed. Even armor and missiles act like they would in real life.
This game has intense battles packed with realistic visuals and sounds that puts you in the most lag and huge PlayStation description, new or includes premium vehicle
that they perfect
decorator. I can now install the launcher into his head.
So the reason these are shaped so funny is that they perfectly slot into the head.
After securing it, I poked a hole for the dart, and after installing the other one as well, I wired everything up and cocked back both the launchers. This John was ready to go.
I don't know how I missed the mark of the red on the cheeks by so much, but all that matters is if this thing works or not. Firing in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's so sick.
But somehow the darts weren't flying straight anymore, which meant, of course, they couldn't shock anybody. And I thought it might be that the fins were catching on the holes in Pikachu's face. So I simply cut off the corners of the fins, and it worked.
Hey!
Pain test. Here we go. I feel like I have so much power right now, I could literally shoot anything. I could shoot that, I could shoot that. Or, what about these cups that just happen to be stacked into a pyramid? High five! Oh yeah, the tasers.
Now before I can test this on someone, I need to fix the last problem and eliminate the remote by making him autonomous. And the goal for that is to be able to set him somewhere in my house, and if he sees a no-no guy, he will automatically shoot the taser darts, then scream and chase after them with the taser hands. And do I know how to make him do this?
No.
But am I a problem solver who graduated from engineering college?
No, I actually dropped out and I'm a moron.
But using one of my best friends, Google, we decided to use this, which is basically a tiny, powerful computer. And if I connect this camera to it and do a little bit of finessing, it can track a human.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, that's what I wish happened. In reality, I spent 4 hours straight troubleshooting why it wasn't working, only to realize the problem was just the SD card, which is a vital component to the computer working. Why is it vital? It's way too boring to explain, just trust me. But for some reason, this SD card is big garbage. So I quickly chugged my drink and raced out of my house to instantly drive to Walmart, and I followed the speed limit the entire time because I am an upstanding citizen. I made it to Ballsmart, grabbed an SD card and a white monster just in case, zoomed as fast fast as possible back home by again going the speed limit because I am a law-abiding. Once I made it home,
I'm the biggest idiot to ever live. I got a full-sized SD card, and I need a mini one. Oh my gosh.
So I quickly rushed back to Walmart following the speed limit because I've never done a return before, so I just assumed I can just put the old one back and grab a new one. With the new SD card, I was able to set up the mini computer and thus the tracking. For some reason, it turned me into a Smurf.
Why am I purple? We got color. But is it any better at detecting? Ooh, it is actually. And then I move, and then it's terrible. But then I go back, and it's still terrible.
After adjusting some settings, I got it working better, so I transferred the camera from my DIY tripod to Pikachu's face. And I set up a super simple test to start with.
As soon as I walk into the frame, she detect me and shoot the darts at me. Oh, I'm a bad guy.
Time for the tasers. Actually, before adding in the tasers, I had to first get it to even chase me. So I set it up with some basic object following and kept tweaking it.
Over here. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I never got it to work perfectly, but after getting it to work about as consistently as my upload schedule, I made it so that when it saw a person, it chased after them with the tasers. Once I was confident in it, I added in the rest of the features. Now sometimes I was having problems where Pikachu accelerated too fast and fell over, and I couldn't risk that happening when Little Crisp's life is literally on the line. So I fixed the acceleration problem, and Pikachu was finally finished. So I fixed the turning problem, and Pikachu was finally finished. With it done, we can finally test it out. So naturally, I'm gonna call it my brother again.
Sup, Joe? You want to be in my video again?
I'm never gonna be in one of your stupid videos again. I have permanent hearing damage. That was the worst experience of my life.
I'll give you another $1.
I'll be there in 5.
So the way I have it set up is that when I flip the switch, Pikachu goes into hunt mode. So as soon as he sees someone, he shoots the dart at them, screams, and chases them with the tasers. I hope, at least. I haven't had a good chance to test it out, so we're about to find out.
Did you get hit by the taser darts?
I actually didn't even see them.
Kind of works, actually. Like, it kind of followed you.
Oh, I thought you were controlling it. Oh, no.
It's not perfect, but I have a feeling that if a burglar saw this coming at them, they'd sprint out of there as fast as possible. Now, as amazing as this thing obviously is, I realized something. What if I get up in the middle of the night for some water or something, and I walk downstairs into my kitchen and get absolutely obliterated by this thing? That would suck. So I need some sort of fail-safe or something. And that brings me to another realization I had, which is that you can't have Pikachu without his trainer. I'll be right back.
Nobody told me his trainer was a child.
So I set up the auto-tracking to ignore anyone wearing this costume. So now it's super easy. If I want to get some water, all I have to do is put on this entire costume one piece at a time, make my way downstairs, where I'll easily and confidently walk past Pikachu. Ta-da! Thanks for watching, and remember to check out War Thunder.
Okay.
One.
You upgraded your phone.
Need me a freak like that.
For you, babe.
I'll never understand romance.
Well, that's an intro.
Hey. Huh? I just wanted to tell you, you're very pretty. Have a good day.
Compliments from girls are the best.
Like,
Happy Valentine's Day, honey bunny. Aw, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Oh my God! What the heck happened to you? I'm so smitten for you. Cupid's arrow has penetrated my heart. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go to the hospital.
Are you and Ice Cream gonna get married?
Oh, I'm gonna need at least 10,000 more years before I'm ready for that. Yeah, it's the responsible thing to do.
Huh. Yeah. Okay.
You'll be dead before it happens. Ice cream? I love you so much, you evil little miscreants. No, you're the fire of my heart, you stupid idiot.
I'm so jealous of that. I know, right? Need me a freak like that.
Yay, cake!
You can have the exciting piece.
Really? Ice Queen, can you do that thing again? Aw, so cute!
So, have you dated anyone before French fry?
Oh boy, have I! I've been with many a demon, monster, treacherous entity from the immortal pit. So many loves, so many memories. But unfortunately, you run into a lot of emotionally unavailable jerks, and it don't work out.
Oh, and French fry was your truest love of all.
Yeah.
Can we call each other pet names?
Sure!
Sweetie. Honey. He. Schmoopsy whoopsie yummy bear.
Alright, you're pushing it.
Dubby wubby baby poo. Daddy.
Okay, so old BF didn't work out, but Slushy, this time I did it. Meet my new boyfriend.
Ugh, him? I don't know, Milkshake. Maybe you should focus on just you for a little while, you know?
I know what you're thinking, but I've realized some things. Found what I'm really looking for, and he's it. He treats me right.
Yeah, good for you, Milkshake.
This is so dumb. I can't choose what I want to wear for this date.
Aha! I know.
There's nothing more formal than your true form. Right on time.
I didn't know what to wear.
You look perfect.
Huh?
Aww. Oh my gosh, my boyfriend just sent me the cutest pics. That's him in kindergarten.
Is it?
And this is when he was a baby.
Is it?
Rough day. Come here. Heal yourself.
I gotta admit something. You're my first girlfriend. Or the first person I've ever dated, ever actually.
It's the same for me.
What? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a relief. I was worried that me being inexperienced might frustrate you or something.
No, not at all. We can learn stuff together. I'm nervous too. I'm kinda different from a lot of other people. Sometimes people are put off by it.
It doesn't bother me at all. I really like it. It makes you seem so cool and mysterious.
He's hideous, abysmal, treacherous, pathetic. He's everything I want. Everyone judges me, but I'll be the first to say it. I love you, horrendous old man. That's my baby girl.
So, would ya looky here? You two girls dating?
Yeah? What of it?
Lucky, I want a girlfriend too.
My claws aren't bothering you? Not too sharp?
Not at all. I always felt self-conscious about how sharp my hands were, to be honest.
We can be sharp together. Are you okay? We can watch something else.
No, it's fun. And it's the perfect excuse to squeeze you really hard.
I wonder why people always close their eyes when they kiss. I don't know.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
Chicken, do you know which will be the perfect gift for Chi? I just don't know which one will make her more happy.
Knowing Chi, just you being there for her makes her happy.
Still gotta get her something, though.
Yeah, something is still nice.
Hey, I still got time, guys, so...
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Impossible.
Nina can't code.
Interesting. Can it generate reports?
As Sans instead of Frisk. I'm very curious to see how this plays exactly. Let's just go. I'm also curious what happens if you try and reset, honestly, but we'll hit continue for now. Oh, okay, I start out as Frisk at the very least. What if I put all of these away? Wait, what if I put all these away in advance to give... Wait, I can't! I'm trying to press Z on it, but it just won't. Can I go back? No. Okay, I'm trying to give myself all the advantages I can in advance. Is this diagonal Frisk I'm seeing here? We're not even in the game yet, and I'm impressed. This is... I don't think I've ever seen a diagonal Frisk sprite, and it looks just as goofy as the the Chris one. Honestly, everything just looks very, very nice here. So what? Whoa, okay, that is startling. The part of the body of the portrait. You've been busy, huh? So I've got a question for you. Do you think even the worst person can change? What is gonna happen here to just... Is it just gonna randomly swap? Are we gonna get into the fight and we're not immediately gonna be in our perspective? It's weird to be on Sans' side for once. I know we had a video or two of us already playing as him, but it is always just a strange feeling. Usually this guy is my mortal enemy here, and now I have to play as him. Okay. Should I even try and dodge this?
Alright, he's...
I don't know. When is it gonna swap? I'm really curious. I always wonder why people never use their strongest attack first. You feel like you're going to have a bad time? Well, so far, it's normal.
Always.
I can't even go left or right onto act or item or anything. Whoa! Whoa! Okay! That's cool. Oh god, we got the Roaring Knight. They're the Roaring Knight, bro! Oh god! Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
I never seen this.
Okay, we're good.
Seems easy.
We're no-headed. Whoa! You feel the timeline starting anew. I don't know why that's the Sans voice. Rest? Whoa! So we have fight, talk, magic, and rest. And we have the Megalo Strike back. Whoa! SP? Yeah, what is the SP? It's not HP. We don't just want... What's happening? Okay. Heavy attack, Bone Barrage, Gas to Blast. I love...
You're not doing that.
Gotta go... Man, I don't know. I gotta go Gas to Blast. Okay. Okay. It's kind of working. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, a Heart Lock attack? It's interesting to see interpretations of what, like, Frisk's attack look like? Oh god. Wait. I teleport and dodged it? It used... What does SP stand for? Is it like magic? Oh man, but if I use more attacks, I'm not gonna be able to actually dodge. It's like also my HP. It's like stamina. I can just try a basic fight maybe? Oh! Wait, what? I'm pressing the inputs up here. Okay. Good. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. This is cool. I like that. Wait, how do we regain SP? It's their fault. I can try talking. You tell the human that, you forgot. Bro, this is not the time for this, bro. Can't be. Why that was not a hit, bro. I swear. Dude, we gotta stop with the night attacks, okay? Maybe I have to rest. Oh, you try to rest for a little. Your legs feel heavy. SP maxed out. Okay. Oh, and I slowed? I'm slowed. Okay. Oh, God. I'm not used to it being so fast, though. Oh, man. I really want to see what heavy attack does, but it's so risky. Let's just do it. Oh, snap! We're getting him! Wow. Well, wait, the music's different. Oh god. Oh god. Did I use one up there? Did it just immediately? Oh, it's cooked. Oh my god. I need to rest. Okay, so this is interesting. Oh god. Dude, I honestly, I would be so upset. Like, I get it if I was doing all of somebody's HP bar and then just having them frickin' heal back up is the most annoying thing in the world, probably. Like, the odds are just so stacked against them, it's crazy. We can do a heavy attack again. No way I get hit 3 times in the same attack, surely. This is a pretty easy one. Oh god, I thought they were just gonna kill me there, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I guess I just rest again. I'm getting diminishing returns here, I swear. Oh, this is really not good. Okay, we're actually fine. Let's just try a basic attack. Right, we have to do these crazy inputs. I kind of like this, though. I haven't tried Bone Barrage yet. Wait, Bone Barrage? Oh, no, it's not really that crazy. Okay. Like how Frisk has their own version of the Gaster Blaster circle. God, I don't know how I'm even dodging that. It feels way faster than the Knight, I'll say that. I think I just have to do, like, regular attacks and just try and, like... I don't know. Oh! Oh, this is cool. I like this. I like how they make it little mini-games. Oh, I hit that one. They're just too good at dodging. They're just too good. I mean, I just gotta keep regular fighting, unless I need to try and, like, burst them down. Oh, shoot. Unless I'm just trying to burst them down in one fell swoop here. It's really not... Oh, yeah, wait, is my SP just diminishing just regularly? Is it after, like, consecutive fights? That it's just, like... Or is it because I missed one of the bars? It is because I'm missing the bars. I mean, you're dead, right? Also, they label them as Kara. I would disagree, but... Okay! There we go!
Yes.
We're good, we did it! Easy! Hooray! We won! Oh, I just have to stand here, okay. A little frustrated about something. Guess I'm pretty good at my job, huh? Is it just infinite, or can I actually, like, wear them out, maybe? Maybe because they don't have us. Also, I like how the magic icon is just a sprite of the Sans glowing eye. It seems kind of bad, the situation, that is. Maybe once they get to, like, a third or so, I just go all out on, like, a heavy attack. Because it seems like they can't dodge that, okay. They're using items a lot more liberally this time. I'm noticing. Does the fight change each time? Like, do they actually learn a bit from each encounter? Okay, this is messed up. They were not doing this last time. Am I crazy? While the thing is going? Are you all? They're sticking in the walls. Oh, I'm fucked. I need to rest. I need to rest. Okay. I've never seen that before. Wait, what? 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 I don't understand. I don't understand anything. Okay. I see. Okay. Understood. When did they get access to blue and orange attacks? Maybe we can talk them out of it. I don't know. Okay, I see. Okay, got it. Understood. Yep. Classic. Oh, son of a gun. What is this? Like, what are these attacks? How am I supposed to know? Oh, whoa! Okay. I see. I understand. I'm sorry. We're really just feeling the 10 attacks here. Gosh dang it. Oh god, it's so bad. Oh! They made it to the rest part! Shoot. I see. I can't even fight. I can't even do anything different. The human's attacks don't seem to be slowing down. While your movements grow weak and tired, you tell the human you believe they can still change. That in their heart, they want to do the right thing. You ask them if they still remember you. You ask them to put down their weapon. You spare the human. The human doesn't care. Dang, that's tough. At least we got full, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, wow! Oh god, felt like a turning point. You sure did. Gaster Blast. Doing the heavy attack at this point is just so risky. I know. Oh my god, bruh. Oh, felt like a turning point. Yep. Okay. I don't understand what's happening. I see. We're really just taking the knight bar for bar. Oh, you son of a gun. It's the knight. They are the knight. They are genuinely the knight. Attacks get even faster. Yeah, what is this? I don't remember doing this when I was them. Why is it always harder on the other side? That's what I just want to know, okay? Okay, understood. Whoa! Oh no, you son of a gun. Okay, we're good. Something bad is coming. Okay, let's quote-unquote heal. And the fact that if you mess up an attack, you get more tired, that's not right. That is not right. I'll just say it. That is not right. I didn't know that was going on at all. I'm cooked. You ready your special attack? Alright, let's do it. Oh, guys, get to watch him. Alright, let's see it. Okay. Okay. Get him. Kill him. Frisk actually has this clutch in the bag, though. If there's one thing I've ever known. No way. Oh, get cooked. Wow.
It seems like this guy's got in the
That would
bag.
never be me. That has literally never been me before.
Okay.
That's the expression of someone who's died twice in a row. Suffice to say, you look really unsatisfied. Alright. How about we make it a third? It's very interesting that from Sans' perspective, they just like keep on coming, you know? I guess we just, we could try a heavy attack just right off the gate. Maybe they won't be attacking as furiously, just immediately. This feels harder than the Sans version, but hey, what do I know? God, this is just like, this is terrible. Okay, halfway point. Human attacks don't seem to be slowing down. Tell the human you believe they can still change. Human doesn't care. Maybe if I talk to them more, like during the fight, they actually would care. I don't really know how that one would work. Also, I would just keep dodging as like paralleling, just keep attacking. It's neat. Let's just honestly just basic regular old attack, you know? Maybe I'm crazy. I think a heavy attack would just kill here. If it doesn't, okay. Woo! Let's go. I'm getting better though. That's the thing. That they don't realize that now we're both getting better at this fight. And especially died thrice in a row. Hey, what comes after thrice, anyways? Why don't we find out? Is there a point where they will just give up?
Yeah,
Wait, they're
honestly.
getting better at dodging it! I hit it perfectly and they took no damage! They're actually
Comment
getting
down
better
below
at dodging
if
it. I
you
think it's
saw
just like
Chara
it's doomed after a
Yeah,
certain
comment down
point
below
here.
Chara if you saw Chara's
Look at
face
them!
for a
They
second.
are beasts! No, they're not numbing the whole thing. No shot. There's gotta be just one little bit of damage. They even get to the Gaster Blaster circle last time. There's no way that they know that. There's just no shot. That they're just... No, that hit them! I saw that! Whatever. This is really loud also. Keep going. Mash? Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it isn't good. Oh, shoot. Yeah. I see. I mean, we usually give a little bit of a speech before all that happens, but curious. I've never seen a plant cry before. Well, we try our best, you know. Frisk is just too crazy. Huh? Mm-hmm. You must be the one that Flower just warned me about. Oh, I can always... does this... do I get to play as Asgore too? Or
Yeah,
no, we just watch
I think
and
so.
everything?
I'm not sure.
No need to fight. Can we lock in as Asgore? Like, please.
Yes,
Over
please.
a nice cup of tea. No, we cannot take over Asgore, unfortunately. I would have locked in though. Okay. Wait, where's Flowey? Wait, where's Flowey? Where? Whoa, hold the phone. Where is Flowey?
What?
I am Kara, okay? Yeah, yep. It seems this most peculiar circumstance awakened me from death. Your determination, your human soul. For a moment, they were not mine, nor yours. They were his to control. You must have been so confused. Now you know how it feels to be powerless. Kara, let us erase this flawed world and move on to the next. Have you still not understood? You were never the one in control. Yeah. Well, I think you can see on my face just lighting up. Is there something different that can happen? I don't know. Let me check out some stuff real quick. Shout out to all of these people. It is a really, honestly, it is a very neat game. It is cool. It's interesting to see the interpretations of the Frisk attacks. Because, you know, from our perspective, it's just a slash right down the middle. Okay, so we have achievements here. Checkmate. Beat the game. The easiest enemy. Overkill. Missed timing. Perfect pitch. Gluttony. If we really are friends. Stronger than you. Full roster. What? I missed so much. Okay, so maybe if we do nothing but talk, then we'll get the, like, if we really are friends one, where they just, you know, where it's reset. Okay, let's just talk. Let's just talk it out. You tell a human that this is pointless. You mentioned that they've done this before. Is that special dialogue because I'd be in the game once, or is that, can Sans my memories? Do you remember? You say that it's still not too late to turn around now. Wait, talk, maybe now it'll work. Humans' attacks don't seem to be slowing down. Oh, your memories grow weak and tired. Okay. You spare the human. Maybe. The human... Oh, the human spared you! You tell the human that you understand how hard this decision must be. You tell them that the choice they made won't go to waste. You offer the human a hug. Ha! Oh, yeah, sorry. Oops. Get dunked on! Oh man, if we really are friends, you won't come back. Do I get to... Oh, okay. We get to aura farm them a bit. Just turn the other way and start walking. Okay, so that is an ending if you just do nothing but talk immediately. Whoa! Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Whoa. I am the Spear of Justice, say my name. Huh. What if I type in Undyne? Whoa! What? Okay, so I typed in Undyne on the main menu, and we got this. It's strangely silent. Okay. Yo! Dude, that is messed up. That is messed up right there. What is gonna happen? Are we an Undyne like fight where we play as Undyne? Or what? Totally stay away from you? Yeah, this all seems normal. Yeah, I was just AFK on the main menu for a second, and it said, I am the Spear of Justice, say my name. And I typed in Undyne. Alright, I can't move the fight button again. They just do the attacking for me as well. Oh, okay, everything seems normal so far. Did they just put an Undyne fight in here, or am I actually gonna be able to, like, be Undyne? This is so weird. Oh, whoa, you're gonna have to try harder than that.
Whoa.
Wow. What? Oh! Oh, I can't dodge because I'm Undyne! Wait, whoa! What's happening? Okay, rules card, little attack. Whoa! The wind is howling. I literally can't talk. Fight, duel, and stance. Offensive switch, determined switch, duel. Okay, whoa! This is really cool. I also love how they have their armor and weapons from like this point in the game too. Okay, well, let's try normal fight first. Oh! Do I even have to, I don't even have to like input anything, it just does it.
Oh.
Okay, I see. So this does a regular old attack. The human ate the instant noodles, their HP was maxed out. The wind is howling. Duel. Oh! I see! Wait, this is so cool. Oh, I have to mash a different direction. Okay. What if I need to try and completely, like, take out the bar. Oh, shoot, I see. This is so cool that they put this in. Wow. This is crazy.
Very cool, to be honest.
And I can't duel again. Stance? I can offensive switch? You point your spear at the human and get ready to strike. Your attack rose, your defense fell. A heroine never grows up. Or grows up. Gives Heroine never grows up. You feel the heartbeats of all the fallen monsters resonating. Your attack highly increased. Oh, look at this! We have the red outline, okay. This is literally Tenna. I know your games. This is literally the Tenna attack. So my attack greatly increases. I refuse to die to the likes of you. Let's like actually try and win this time. Okay, I actually, oh, boom! Just kill him. Just honestly kill him. Dang, they know how to dodge these just immediately? Get another hit in there, come on. And we just have to sit here and take it for at least one little part. Oh, this is cool. Whoa, okay. Oh god, okay. We're fine. Duel again. Termination coursing through my veins. Boom, easy. Free. I will avenge all my fallen friends. We don't have the... Oh, shoot. Let's try offensive again. No way they're blocking all this. No shot. Boom. Kill him. We're so close. Okay! Oh, nice! We got him! Okay. There we go. Oh, no way! Undertale, the Spear of Justice. Yeah! Oh, coming? Oh, maybe. I see. Carlos always wins. Catch you in the hamburger realm. Oh, it just closed. That's so... Wait, if we open it back up, does it have credits again? Do we have a new title screen for Undyne? No, we don't. I mean, honestly, hey, great fan game. Really well-made fan game.
That's it for today's video, so see you around. Bye.